Hello, passion fruits. I'm just gonna pull this towards me a little bit more. I hope you guys can see me and Lucky all right. Like that. Lucky is screechy because I still have to give her second chick. Oh, and my head is not being filmed. Oops. Okay, is that better? Yeah, that's better, I think. Okay, I'm gonna give her the chick. Okay. I'm gonna take my laptop to see you guys' comments. I need to put out the sound before I click on the live stream. So, long time no see, you guys. Hi, Monster FH. Monster FH says the party can start. Monster here. I love it. Oh, but I see that Lucky is not being filmed properly. Let's see what we can do about that, shall we? Should I do like this? That's better, I think. Yeah, that's better. Hi, Random Vids. Hi, Sherlyn. Hi, Victor. Hi, Teddy2262. I'm happy to, well, see you again too. So, I sincerely apologize for the fact that I promised you guys a live stream, and then the moment I was going to do the live stream, I didn't do it because I was hit by a full-blown anxiety attack. And the day after that, everything was fine again, but I'm just keeping an eye on Lucky on my screen to see if she is still on camera. So I was fine the day after that, but if you have been following me and if you have watched my last live streams, then you know that I'm working full-time again. And at first, I actually didn't have a full-time at the place where I work now because they couldn't offer me a full-time yet. But now they can offer me a full-time and I am working full-time. And I work really long hours sometimes. I hope Lucky is still on camera. Yeah. So I work 10 hours in a day sometimes. And right now I'm also preparing for a hood dance performance because I'm doing a performance the 6th of November and it's a really important performance. It's actually the first performance that I consider a serious performance because the client is a very serious, well, the client is actually my two spiritual mentors, and I can, they give classes, spiritual classes, and their product, let's put it like that, is of such great quality that, if they ask me to perform during one of their events, I want to offer them quality as well, because I hope you get it. I'm sorry, it's been such a long time that apparently I haven't done a live stream in such a long time that apparently it's not coming naturally anymore, but I'm also really, really tired. So forgive me, I'm sitting here in my comfy pants and in my work t-shirt. But the thing is, I have some spare time right now because, binge ate yesterday, unfortunately, and I had to work today, so tonight I'm just chilling, and starting from tomorrow I'm taking on all of my responsibilities again, like cleaning my house and training for my hoop dance performance. So I had a little bit of free time this evening, and I thought, you know what, I should do a live stream, because until the 6th of November, I honestly don't know when I'm going to be able to do a live stream, because I work and then I have to do my household, you know, keep my house clean, and I also have to train hard for the hoop dance performance. So I will probably do other live streams until the 6th of November, but I just want to make sure that I do one today, so that if I'm not able to do one until the 6th of November, at least I've done one today, you know? Oh, okay, Mayor. Wow, Monster FH is 10 hours at school every day. And Random Bits is homeschooled. Wow. You guys, Monster FH says, oh guys, will anyone go trick-or-treating? I will not go trick-or-treating. We didn't used to celebrate Halloween here in Belgium. It's actually an American thing that flew over, and these past couple of years, people here in Belgium are starting to do it more and more. Actually, the place where I have a full-time job now sells all kinds of cool gadgets, and now we have a lot of Halloween stuff, and people are like coming to the store and buying like Halloween stuff for like $100, $100, you know, that's a lot. So yeah, Halloween has become important here in Belgium too. So yeah, I gave the title of this video, you know, I titled this video Life Update with my owl. So I guess I should start talking about my life now. So what is super new is that I'm working full-time again, and it's taking me, I think I've underestimated working full-time again. I'm super happy where I work now. Every day I look forward to going to work. So, and I'm doing really well at my job, so that's comforting as well, that I'm doing a great job. But the first few weeks when I came home, you know, I had all of this stuff planned that I still wanted to do, like practice for my hoop dance performance, doing live streams, cleaning my house, and I just couldn't do it. All I wanted to do is drink a glass of wine and watch TV. So I did. And I blamed myself for that, but then I realized, you know what? You're probably just super tired because you haven't worked for 4 years in your life, and now you've just started a full-time job like that, and it's a very physical job. I like when I wear my Fitbit, sometimes I do 30,000 steps in a day and like 20 stairs, you know. And I'm always like, oh no, I'm not tired, but the thing is, I'm someone who's not always in touch with her own body, so I thought I wasn't tired, but I was tired actually, and that's why I just felt like sitting in the couch and drinking wine. But the thing is, I don't want to drink alcohol every day. To be honest, I don't want to drink alcohol at all, and if I drink it, I just want to drink it on occasion, you know, once a month, but even that is a lot. Like, just when there's a really special occasion and I feel like I want a drink, not because society says that when you have an event you have to drink. No, no, no. If I want to drink a few glasses of wine, you know, then I can, but most of the time I don't want to drink alcohol at all. So these first few weeks of working full time were really challenging, but I feel like now I'm getting the hang of it. So I'm doing a live stream after work now. Past Monday, I practiced really hard after work for my hoop dance performance. And also, you guys, I told you in one of my last videos that I have become spiritual and that I'm following spiritual classes. And so I've set the goal to wake up really early and meditate before work. So I wake up at 5:30 a.m. and I shower, clean my teeth, I have breakfast, and then I meditate for 15 minutes tops. It may be 10 minutes, it may be 15 minutes. I do a guided meditation, and I also do an alignment exercise. I might explain that one in another video, but it's just a short exercise where you do something to align yourself with the universe, and then I do a short meditation. And the thing is, I haven't been able yet to do it every day, but I will be able to do it every day soon. You know, practice makes better, you know? Practice makes improvement. So, to make a long story short, I'm trying to create a solid basis, a healthy, and I mean healthy, like physical healthy, emotional healthy, spiritual healthy. I'm trying to create a healthy basis. I'm trying to create healthy habits and routines that will help me reach my goals. For example, I want to earn money with teaching hoop dance. I want to inspire people, help people, make them feel better by teaching hoop dance. I want to perform as a hoop dancer. I want to start a second YouTube channel in Dutch though, with healthy recipes. I also want to make lots of other videos that are not OWL related. Like, I've been looking into raw veganism, and I have been experimenting with it because for some reason it drew my attention. And I want to make recipe videos. I want to make videos about how to create healthy habits, how to be able to keep your house clean when you have a full-time job and a busy life. You know, useful videos, videos that can help and inspire other people. And of course, I will keep the owl videos coming. If you're wondering how you know an owl is gonna poop, well, that's how you know. Oh, that really spells. They bend through their legs, and it's really weird to watch, and then they just poop. I'm not reading the comments right now. But okay, I hope you guys don't mind. So yeah, I'm trying to create healthy habits. I'm sorry, that's Robert's cell phone. Oh yeah, raw veganism. So I watched a documentary about raw veganism, and it really resonated with me because at first I wasn't planning on going raw, but by coincidence I was already eating more raw foods. And what I've noticed, and this is really surprising, is that everyone around me was sick. And now Robert has gotten sick too. He's better already, but he was really sick until a few days ago. And I was terrified of becoming sick too, because normally from September to February, I normally get sick a lot. I get the flu, the cold, like meningitis, or what is it when your throat hurts? And it's the same thing every year. Like every month, at least 2 times I get sick. And I was like, oh my god, I have a really weak immune system. But this time I didn't get sick. And you know, at first all of my friends got sick, and I did come in contact with them, so I was terrified. I thought I was going to become sick too. And then Robert got sick, And then I was like, oh no, I just started a new job. I can't afford to get sick and to have to stay home. So I was terrified. But I kept eating lots of raw fruit and vegetables, and until now, I still haven't gotten sick. Plus, something that's really shocking is that before I could not get out of bed if I had to have at least 8 hours of sleep and even more. And if I didn't, I could not wake up early. And now I put my alarm clock at 5:30 a.m. And when it goes off, I'm like, I don't even snooze. I just hit it. I wake up immediately, and I'm awake, and I don't feel tired. And that is such a great feeling. And I just immediately go to the bathroom. I brush my teeth. I shower, I eat, I meditate. If I have the time, I work out, I go to work, I come home from work, I do lots of stuff, and I have so much more energy. I've always had a lot of energy, but it's weird when you eat raw foods, when they are really nutritious. I feel like the more nutrition there is in what you eat, the less food you need. So it's weird. I'm barely hungry ever, and yet I have so much energy. And with nutrition dense foods, I mean like kiwis, fresh pineapple, greens. And what I mean with, less nutrition dense foods, then I mean like bread, traditional bread. I mean, I'm not saying you're going to die if you eat bread, but there's not really nutrition in it. The same with pasta. Pasta, like spaghetti, for example. There's not really something in it. Sure, there are calories in it, maybe some fiber, but it's not like there aren't any vitamins or minerals in it. Of course, there are some vitamins and minerals, but your body doesn't even recognize it as real food, and that's why you can keep eating from the spaghetti, like you just want another plate and another one, and that's because your body doesn't recognize it as food. Whereas if you eat a salad, it's really satisfying and it fills you up because there's lots of nutrition in it. Your body is like, finally. Because when you eat bread and pasta and burgers and stuff, you're getting a lot of calories, but your body is still starving because it's not getting the nutrition that it needs. Now, I'm not a dietitian or anything, so this is just my personal opinion and my experience, as I am still experimenting with raw foods, but I just wanted to tell you guys about it. It's a really positive experience so far, so yeah. And for the rest, yeah, Luki is really great. She is back inside the house with us because it's really cold. Well, not super cold, but it's too cold for Luki outside right now. Oh, and you guys might be excited to hear that a few days ago, Backup was sitting in the bench and Luki was standing on the bench. And Robert came in the room and he noticed that Luki was challenging Backup. She jumped on the edge of the bench and she looked down on Backup to see if he would react. And she was teasing him. And that just shows how intelligent owls are. Luki does challenge and tease Backup, and then Backup starts to bark and wants to play with her, and he gets really excited, and she's a little devil, that owl. Hi Justin N, welcome to the live stream. Let's see who has commented. Hi Chris Davis, I'm happy to see you again too. Mr. Chips also says hi. Hi, Mr. Chips. Random Bits says, for Halloween, I'm going as a serial killer who murdered 15 people with a pair of scissors and sometimes a butcher knife. Okay, cool. In Czechia, people are starting to celebrate Halloween as well. Thank you for sharing that with us, Monster FH. Hi Dabs and Jones, welcome to this live stream. Oh, not a lot of comments today. Hi Dark Magic, hello, welcome to the live stream. I had so much to tell you guys when I started this live stream, and now I'm like, was that all I had to say? No, I'm sure it's not. Okay, I'm learning a lot of spiritual stuff too. So you guys know I take classes with two spiritual healers, a man and a woman. They're a couple, they are life partners, so they also have their business together. And he is a hypnotizer or a hypnosist. I don't know how to say it in English. And she is a healer. And of course he's a healer too, but he also does hypnosis. And so I got myself hypnotized to not binge anymore. And it worked really well until 2 weeks ago. And then I binged again. But of course, this is not necessarily because the hypnosis didn't work. It's just that it was a light hypnosis, and you always still have free will. You will always still have the choice. And the thing is, they teach us about the soul and the ego. And everyone is born with an ego, and basically the ego is there to protect you. But the thing is, if you act from your ego, you act out of fear. If you act from the soul, you act out of love. So the ego is not always a bad thing, but let me give you guys an example. For example, my ego has developed my eating disorder. So when I was a kid, I went through some stuff, and my ego developed my eating disorder, my binge eating, to make sure that I would be able to survive emotionally and psychologically. Because otherwise I would have just, I don't know, gone crazy or something. But the thing is, the ego creates things that help you survive, but after a while, those things start to hurt you rather than help you. So when the time comes that the things you do that helped you in the past don't serve you anymore, that's when you really start to suffer. And I was suffering. So that's usually when people start to wake up and have an awakening. But you know, the ego, you just have to learn to recognize your ego, and you have to learn to recognize when your ego is trying to manipulate you, and it can be very, very tricky and devious. And that's why I binged again. And the man of the couple, his name is Joop, he taught me why. I had a phone call with him, and he taught me why I binged again. And it was really interesting, actually. So I'm learning a lot about my ego, and I'm trying to conquer my ego, because you can't kill your ego. You can never kill your ego. You will always have an ego, but you can learn to not act anymore. You can learn to not act from your ego anymore. You can learn to recognize your ego's voice and to not act upon it. But it is hard. It's hard for everyone. And for me, it's binge eating and weighing myself on the scale. And for someone else, it can be depression or a drug addiction, an alcohol addiction. And in a way, not in a way, actually my binge eating is a full-blown addiction, and it's really hard to get rid of. So I'm not like, oh my god, his hypnosis didn't help, it's a load of bullshit. No, not at all. It did help. It's just that I was a very big case to treat. I am like, you know, I have been binge eating and weighing myself, you know, all the eating disorder stuff from when I was 14 years old. So it's completely normal to not be healed in 1 year time, you know. So it's a lot of work, but I'm really positive and I'm learning a lot and I'm really grateful for my journey. And now when I binge, I know it's wrong. I know that I made the wrong choice, but I don't become as desperate as I used to anymore. Yeah, because I know that I'm learning from it. And I shouldn't use this as an excuse, of course, because that's something the ego would do. It would say, oh, but you're learning from it, so it's not that bad. No, that's not what I mean. It shouldn't happen again, but at least I learned from it, and it's really fascinating. I'm also listening to an audiobook from Eckhart Tolle about living in the now and how that creates happiness, and you know, you get free from worries and stress. And it's the best book I've ever read or listened to. And it's the first time I tried an audiobook, to be honest. And it's amazing because sometimes I just walk to work and it's a 2 hour walk, um, which is insane for some people, I know, but I love it. You know, it keeps me slim, it's healthy, it's low impact for your joints, and I learn a lot because I just listen to my audiobook. Of course, I'm careful. If I am in a street where there's a lot of traffic happening, I just unplug one ear and or I pause my audiobook and I just pay attention to the traffic because I do not want to die. um, but most of the time, I can just listen to the audiobook and I learn so much about myself. So it's like I get to my destination, so I get to work, I get fit at the same time, and I learn a lot of stuff at the same time. So yeah, and I am so gonna subscribe to Audible because this audiobook, I bought it on bol.com, which I think it's a Dutch site. I think most Americans don't know it. But Amazon also has an I can't speak anymore. Also has an audiobook service, and the first month is for free, and then it's I think $12 a month, which is not a lot. And I'm so gonna subscribe. And I swear to God, this video is not promoted or anything. I might put a promoted Audible link in my videos in the future, but right now it's not promoted, and I just want to share this with you guys because audiobooks are amazing. You know, you can listen to them while you're ironing your clothes or while you're cleaning, while you're walking to your destination. It saves you a lot of time because I never make time to just sit in the couch and read a book because I have lots of other stuff to do. But if I go to work, then it's not a waste of time. I win time with it, so it's so cool. Oh, hi, Joker Charlie. Oh, I'm sorry you have to work a lot. Hi, Mexican MU. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're enjoying this live stream of Lucky. Mexican Mu asks, how's Lucky? Lucky is doing great, you guys. She's back inside the house with us because it's really cold in Belgium now. It's not freezing or anything, but it's too cold for Lucky to sit in the aviary. So she's back with us inside the house, and you know, she's really fluffy right now. She has just eaten her second chick of the day, and yeah, she's relaxed right now. And she has pooped on the floor, so I'll have to clean that up after this live stream. Yeah. So, oh, Joker's Harley says, went to a national park for my birthday. There was a falconer there. He had 3 beautiful hawks with him. Oh, that's so cool. Did they do a show? Like a demonstration or something? Lillian Margaret B says, sometimes I think sensitivity is a curse. If only we didn't care so much. And Luki thinks you're talking to her. I love you both. Oh, thank you. We love you too. Luki is looking at the fish right now, and now she's looking at me. She's so cute. Oh, Joker Sorry says one of them was making friends with us. Cool. Oh, you're gonna send me some pics. I love it. Thank you. Oh, Monster FH says that she is super sensitive. That is bad indeed. No, it's not bad. Guys, I am diagnosed as, like officially, as highly sensitive. And I know it's a challenge. I know. Like, for example, this is why I binged, by the way. The last time I binged, it was because I was at work and we got a very big delivery, and my two bosses were stressing out completely because it was a lot of work and they had a lot of stress. And I entered the store at the beginning of my shift, and if you're highly sensitive, you sense these things immediately. Like, you can walk into a room and be like, whoosh, oh my god, what a negativity. You can feel it right away. Most people can feel it while they enter a room, but if you're highly sensitive, it feels 1,000 times more. It just hits you 1,000 times harder, you know what I mean? So I immediately felt that these people did not feel good. And yeah, it affects me. And you can learn how to not let it affect you. That's what my mentors, actually, my spiritual mentors, are teaching me. But it's a process, you're not gonna be able to do it in one day. So yeah, I started my shift. I started working really hard to help them out, of course. And at a certain moment, they told one of my colleagues to, Femke, my colleague, went to have lunch. And when she returned, no one told me to go to lunch. And I was like, well, maybe they don't wanna send me to lunch because there's too much work. And I also was like, well, maybe they just want me. Look at Luki, she's wiggling her butt a little. She's so at ease. She is having a great time, you guys. She loves sitting in the living room with us. Anywho, I was saying, I was thinking, maybe they want me to have lunch in just an hour or another 2 hours, because then most of the work will be done and it will be better for me to have lunch then. So I waited and no one said that I could have lunch. And then I started to think, like, Elke, why don't you just ask your boss, like, hey, I haven't had lunch yet. When do you think it's possible for me to have my lunch? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. You have the right to have 30 minutes of lunch. It's not paid. Your lunch is not a paid 30 minutes. So if you don't have lunch, you're gonna work for free for 30 minutes. I mean, nobody does that. But still, I felt so bad because I knew that my two bosses weren't gonna have lunch themselves. They do that all of the time. They know it's wrong, but they do that because they're stressed, they're overworked. And yeah, I know that. That doesn't mean that I don't have the right to take a lunch, but I just felt super bad. I saw them working so hard and I was like, it would be selfish to ask for lunch right now. But I knew that was bullshit. I knew I wasn't practicing self-care. I knew that the fact that I did not ask for 30 minutes of lunch was me not loving myself enough. It was me not finding myself important enough to have the guts to just say, hey, I want to have my 30 minutes of lunch. And I had a really nice salad that I brought to work with me. So yeah, but anyway, I was too scared to ask for a lunch. And I knew that it wasn't a good thing. And then I started to get really emotional about it. And I was like, why am I getting emotional? It's not like I'm starved and it's not like I'm gonna faint or anything. So why am I getting emotional about this? And I think I was just getting getting emotional about it because I knew that I was not loving myself in that moment. I knew I wasn't taking care of myself and that was a bad thing. So, and then I decided like, okay, if you don't have the guts to stand up for yourself and ask for your lunch, at least stand 100% behind your decision and decide that your ego will not take advantage of it. Because I knew well enough that if I was hungry and I wasn't going to eat, my ego would take advantage of that later to try to manipulate me into a binge. So I decided that my ego was not going to manipulate me, and I was like, okay, you know what, next time if it happens again, I will ask for my lunch, but you know, just for today, it's okay if I don't eat in the afternoon. I can eat in the evening after my work, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I just continued working, and then I got the assignment to fill like this giant table with candy and chocolates and like the Christmas stuff, because we got a delivery for Christmas already, and there were so many different kinds of candy on the table, and I had to put all of the different boxes and chips and stuff, oh my god, on the table. Yeah, and my ego was triggered, and it was like, oh my god, that piece of chocolate looks so special. I bet you've never had that in your entire life. And you know, because I was hungry, I started to crave all of those stuff. And I was like, darn it! I was so sure my ego would not be able to manipulate me. And as the hours went by, it just started like giving me the illusion that if I would not have that chocolate, I would regret it on my deathbed, which is completely ridiculous. But it did, like, and you know, by the end of my shift, I was eating candy and chocolate, and I had a huge binge afterwards, and I was like, okay, but I see how my ego was trying to manipulate me to have a binge. The moment I decided to not ask for my lunch, that was already my ego steering me towards a binge. Even if I didn't want to admit it for myself, like, that's the moment I should have known, you know. So I've learned from it. I am never ever going to not ask for my lunch again. At the end of the day, I did tell my supervisor, and she was like, what, you didn't eat? No, never do that. You should have told us. And so now I know I should not be scared. They're not going to be mad at me if I ask for my lunch, which is my right as an employee, whatever. So I created all of this drama in my head, you know. But yeah, it's a part of being highly sensitive. When other people feel bad, you start to feel bad too. I think, I don't know, is it the same as being an empath? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm an empath. And I make the mistake of trying to make everyone around me feel better. I'm trying to take care of everyone around me, but the thing is, I can't even take care of myself. I should learn how to take care of myself first, and then when my cup is overflowing, I can give to other people, because that's the thing. If you're a giver and you give to other people, give, but you are not fulfilled yourself, like, no, that's not good. It's gonna hit you in the face at one time. Like, you have to be selfish, but like healthy selfish first, and fill your cup until it's overflowing, and then you will naturally and automatically start to give to other people, because your cup is overflowing. You will be so happy that you want everyone else around you to be happy as well. But if you try to give to other people, but you're miserable yourself, you're gonna get in trouble. So, you know, it's not a selfish thing to take care of yourself, and you do have to put yourself first, because if you don't do that, you cannot be good to the people around you. You cannot be good to your partner, your kids, if you don't take time for yourself first and then for other people. Like, for example, when Robert's daughter comes to our house, so she is with us every 2 weeks in the weekend, and I notice, like, if I have hoop danced a lot, if I have live streamed, if I have put on a lot of videos on my YouTube channel, I feel happy and fulfilled. And if then Phoebe, which is Robert's daughter, if then she comes, I can spend all of the weekend and just focus on them and nothing else without it bothering me. But if I have had a super busy week and I haven't been able to do the things I truly love, like hoop dance, making videos, and then she comes, I kind of have to force myself to do fun stuff with Robert and her. Not because I don't love them enough, but just because my cup is not overflowing, and so I can't focus on them 100% without it hurting me. So yeah, it might sound selfish, but it's not. It's just healthy self-care. That's what my spiritual mentors are teaching me. And you know, it's a process. You have to practice it, and sometimes you will fall and then you'll get up and you'll try again and you will succeed, and then you'll fall again and you'll get up again. And yeah, that's just how it is. But it's okay. Being highly sensitive is not a curse, it's actually a blessing. But you have to learn how to cope with it, how to deal with it. And there are many, many ways. Look up guided meditations of just around 10 minutes, 15 minutes. To look up on YouTube, guided meditation for empaths. This one time I did one of these guided meditations and it made me feel so much better. And at a certain moment, when I was doing the meditation, I felt like I had to cry. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, I feel the need to cry, but I'm not sad. This is really weird. I hope it's okay that I'm going to cry. And then this woman, you know, who was guiding this meditation, was saying, if you feel the need to cry or shout, you may do so. This is normal. And by doing so, you are releasing energies that are actually not yours. Because if you're an empath, you will take on the energies of other people. So you might feel sad when it's actually not your sadness. It's the sadness of the people around you. So you have to learn how to, you know, it would be even better if you wouldn't even take the sadness and all of these emotions of other people in. But if you're not able to do that, and you're already at the point where you're like, dang it, I feel sad and I don't know why, then just do this kind of meditation and you'll feel better immediately. It's a miracle, I swear. This helped me a lot. What also helps me a lot is, oh, and I should make a separate video about this. I bought some necklaces with gemstones, and I bought a gemstone that is specifically for empaths and to protect them. You know, it prevents them from taking in the negative energies of other people. And you have to rinse it in cold water occasionally. Just keep it under cold water, and then all of the pollution, let's say, the negative emotions will go out, and then you have to charge the crystal with another crystal, and then you can put it back on. So after a while, it will be full of negative stuff, so you have to rinse it, and then you can put it on again for, let's say, a week, 2 weeks, and then you rinse it again. And this crystal, this jewelry has helped me as well. And there are lots of different gemstones that can help you for lots of different things. I also have a necklace that will help me live more with my heart. I also have a necklace that neutralizes the negative radiation from Wi-Fi, for example. That one is black tourmaline. The other names I don't remember. I will have to look them up and make a separate video about it. Oh, thanks, Joker Harley. You guys, I hope, Joker Harley says, I love your fish tank, by the way. Thanks. I'll tell Robert. He has created it. But 32262 says, tell Lucky to stop being so cute. It's driving me crazy. I don't know, but on my computer the live stream just keeps turning and it's frozen. But I hope you guys are able to watch the live stream without any problems. Joker's Harley recommends getting an organite pendant or bracelet. It wards off negative energies and frequencies. You know what? I'm going to Google that because I don't know what organite looks like. Organite. I think Lucky wants attention. What's it? I don't have a third chick. I don't. I really don't. What? You're going to bite me? It's not a chick. I don't have a third chick. Oh, yeah. Is it orgonite or organite? Oh, I think it's orgonite and not organite. Orgonite. Let's see. Oh, they sell it in pyramids too. And I see it has many different colors apparently. I didn't know that one yet. Monster FH, everyone is not starting to hate you. We all love you. Your anxiety is lying to you. Please remember that. Oh, Lillian Margaret B says, have you ever taken the Briggs-Myers personality test? You may be an INFJ. You should check it out. Lillian Margaret B, are you talking to me or to someone in the chat? Please let me know because I have come across the term INFJ and I watched a video about it and I was like, oh my god, I think that's what I am. But isn't INFJ the same as a, there was another term, what was it? An indigo child? Because when I read that definition, I was like, oh my god, I'm an indigo child. So like, I know these are just labels, but sometimes it can help you to understand more about yourself. So sometimes I like labels because they help you understand more about yourself. Of course, labels are not always good. But please, Lillian Margaret, let me know if you are talking to me about the INFJ. Oh yeah, she says you. Thanks. And why do you, because do you know anything about it, Lillian? Let me know what you know about it and let me know why do you think I am an INFJ? Are there things that I do and say in my videos that make you think that I am? I'm really, really intrigued. So please don't let me down. Please tell me why do you think I am? Joker's Harley, what do you think I am? Am I an empath, an indigo, or is it the same thing? Am I an INFJ? I don't know. Oh, William Marcus B says it's a very rare personality. You care so extremely about others. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know if I care that much about others. It's weird, right, that I'm saying that, but I do and I don't. It's weird. Yeah, I do care about others because otherwise it wouldn't affect me when my boss is stressing out. I don't know. I just love everyone. Oh, my back is hurting from sitting like this. I'm drinking Red Bull Zero. Please do not do this. It's really unhealthy. It's just for today, and then I will drink my water again. My liter and a half of water. It's still a bad habit that I have. Whenever I have binged the day after, I drink Red Bull Zero. I know it's unhealthy, and I should quit this habit, but yeah. I guess my ego is being really stubborn. Monster FH is drinking a cucumber beer. Oh my god, I've never heard of that. Joker Charlie says you're definitely an empath, which can pair with being an introvert. You know, that's funny. I feel like I'm an introverted extrovert, or an extroverted introvert. You know, I know I'm introvert, but most people consider me an extrovert because I'm really open. Like in the store where I work now, it's called Flying Tiger, by the way. I'm super spontaneous with clients. I don't look like a shy person. I'm exactly the opposite. And yet I do feel like I'm an introvert. It's weird. I talk a lot and I'm really social, and yet I do feel like I'm an introvert. Monster FH says ambivert. Oh, is that the term for the combination of introvert and extrovert? That's cool. Lillian Margaret B says INFJs are the most experienced. Oh, but I don't feel like I'm an experienced person. To be honest, on the contrary, I feel like I am someone who still needs to grow up, unfortunately, and I would not call myself an old soul because I've read that old souls, you know, nothing is new to them. It's like they recognize places because they have already been there in past lives, and you know, they have come back so many times that they are old souls. And I feel like if I was an old soul, wouldn't I be wiser? Because I do not consider myself wise. Because you know, spiritually, like I'm a baby spiritual being. I know nothing, you know. I'm just starting to learn, and I'm already 33 years old. So I would never say I'm an old soul or wise. Sometimes I would consider myself wise, because if I look at people who are 50 years old, for example, I feel like they are less wiser than I am, because they're still living in the like matrix, and they're all about, you know, oh, you have to have this big career and you have to have this fancy car or else you're not good enough. But on the other hand, if I do that, then I'm judging, and I never want to judge. I don't know. Monster Page says, I'm 17 but also 5. William Margaret B says, the things you are saying are very INFJ. Okay, I do get that. I think it's such a compliment. But isn't there ego in that as well? Because all of these labels, guys, aren't we all star seeds? Because like everyone is a light worker, right? But I guess that if you haven't had an awakening yet, you're also a light worker, but you're just not activated or something. You know what I mean? And isn't it the ego? Because when someone says to me, oh, I think you're an empath, or oh, I think you're an indigo, or an INFJ, I'm like, I'm so special. But then I'm like, oh wait, is that my ego? Because everyone is special. Everyone has the potential to be a light worker, and everyone is super special. Everyone has the potential to change the world. I think we all do it together. So I know that I'm not more special than anyone else. Hi, Turkey Place. Lillian Margaret B says again, you're still sounding INFJ-ish. Sorry, LOL, they think about these things. Yeah, I'm still, my ego is still like, oh yeah, she's confirming that I'm still an INFJ. My ego is like, woo, I'm so special. Well, yeah, we all have an ego, right? Hi, Gizmo's mom. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. We are already live for 54 minutes, but I still don't feel like quitting the live stream. I'm having so much fun with you guys. No, Joker Charlie has got to go. Oh, she needs to clean and help the kiddos. Okay, I will not tell you to not help your kids. That would be awful of me. Give your kids a great hug. A great hug, a great hug from me. Oh, thanks, Joker. Have a great day too. Well, evening. It's evening in Belgium. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Robert is laughing at me. Oh, Gizmo's mom has a new owl. His name is Max, and it's a spectacled owl. Oh, Joker's Harley is so sweet. She's sending lots of love to you guys. By the way, sorry for my messy house, guys. Loki is gonna jump towards me, I think. Oh no, she's gonna stretch her wing. I'm looking at her beautiful wing. I hope she's gonna stretch the other one as well, so that you guys can enjoy the beautiful patterns of her wings as well. Nope, she's gonna jump towards me. I think she wants to cuddle. Or not. Oh, she's gonna spread it. Can you see? I don't know if you guys can see. Gizmo's mom says, stretching never gets old. Hashtag beautiful. Okay. I feel like I don't have anything to say anymore. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I do. So I have talked about the fact that the 6th of November I will do a hoop dance performance, and it's gonna be with a lead hoop. It's gonna be to the song "What a Feeling," you know, "What a Feeling" from Flashdance. I'm the baddest singer, the worst singer ever, by the way. So sorry to have traumatized you in this live stream. And yeah, in the beginning it's gonna be with a lead hoop, and then when the rhythm goes faster, I'm going to grab a smaller hoop that is not with lights, and it's gonna be amazing. So I hope I will be able to film the performance or to let someone film it for me. But the thing is, I think we cannot keep our cell phones on, and my old camera is broken. I have to bring it to the store and let them repair it. She just jumped on my laptop. So it has to be repaired, and we have to push off our cell phones, because during my performance they will use what's it called? They will use 2 machines that will make the healing of my 2 mentors stronger. They will enforce the healing. What's it called? Vortex. They have 2 big vortexes, and you have to put off your cell phone or it might disturb the thing that the vortexes do. I wish you guys could be there for my performance, but it's gonna be so cool. So I hope you're gonna be able to film it. I just have to find someone with a digital video camera if I can't use my phone, and yeah. Maybe if I switch off the Wi-Fi and the 4G, maybe I can use my cell phone. I don't know. I'm gonna ask them. Monster FH says, Elke, you still sing better than me. I sound like a cat in a mixer. That's really funny. Okay, guys. I'm going to end this live stream. Oh my god, it's already 11 o'clock. I have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna end this live stream. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. And I will try to do more live streams before the 6th November. But if I'm not able to, then please know that after the 6th of November, I will do lots of live streams again. Just know that I'm focusing on this performance first. It's a priority, and YouTube just comes in second place right now. But that is just until the 6th of November, and then I will make lots of videos again. But I'm not saying that I'm not going to do any... Baby! Baby! You're making noise!
No?
You're making noise. Stop it. I'm almost finished. Just one more minute.
What noise?
The cracking of the package.
Oh my god.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm a difficult woman, I know. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not saying that I won't do any more videos before the 6th of November, so please keep checking my YouTube channel on occasion. But know that if I'm not posting any videos anymore, after the 6th of November, I will post a lot of videos again. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And I'm gonna leave you now, okay? Have a nice evening or day. Yeah, wherever you are. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys, love you.